hired a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about? I heard there's a chess set around here. You ever want to play?
We could always use an extra hand around here.
Hello again, darling. So wonderful to see you. Are you here for the fine work of the responders, or something else?
I got a veiled threat from Orlando the other day.
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the Refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The Refuge is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the Refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them.
Mr. Della Ripa only likes to...
What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew. As it happens, the responders are looking for those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pit now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. Well, they'll be better able to explain the details. Their contacts in the Pit are in something of a desperate... I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be...
Don't listen to any naysays.
Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely. The poor individuals still living there have renamed it to better reflect it. They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more... One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy. Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged... I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the Refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Ms. Lennox.
Oh, if only he would dust those shelves of his.
Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such... Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do... I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance and help. That other thing, of course, being the ultrasight battery cells, which fuel... Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the Refuge has, though I believe she... You can find her in... The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, and Ms. Wagner over in the common area is looking for donations.
Potatoes here taste
Wonderful, my dear. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat.
That miscreant from Crater scratched my chassis on the way in. How rude!
That one always gets me.
Always a pleasure to see a guest.
If I can't be there myself, I gotta do what I can from afar. Hey, sport. You wouldn't happen to be handy with an electrocompression spanner, would you? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you aren't. I invented the thing. Sorry to put you on the spot, kid. I'm Skippy Rorich, but you can call me Skip, Ro, Skippo, or whatever else you fancy. I'm here on behalf of the Union. We're a band of loose-knit freedom fighters from the Pit up north. We're looking to get our home back from a group of raiders called the Fanatics. Hoping Appalachia has some help to offer in that. The pit is, well, it used to be Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now it's something else entirely. But it's our home, and we want to win it back, clean it up, and make it livable again. Oh, don't worry about that thing. Barely works. Oh, we're past the electro spanner. Consign it to the... I'm moving on to the hydrolo spanner. Don't let me keep you.
Supplies here, right from the picking.
There's no problem too big to solve.
What? Nothing but a problem. All it's doing is encouraging new people to come to Appalachia. Sickly people. If they're too weak to make it on their own, then maybe they shouldn't be the ones to survive. Who I am doesn't matter. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for Meg. Sure, whatever.
It's nice to see people around you.
May I interest you in wine, beer, and/or spirits? Guests are welcome to relate their problems if desired.
Your uniform's a bit worse for wear, but it's good to see you helping out the cause.
Tannen, another scotch.
Ma'am.
What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
Oh, Bill's keen on Charleston. We were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us.
Evans? That snake? He was always for sale. Not a terrible thing if you're the buyer. Can you imagine parading into town like a troop of beggars? And Charleston knew this. It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies, ugh. No, the resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop.
Sunnytop? Really?
I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just set it down, set it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. $1 a point.
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but a haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving?
It's extremely rewarding. But boy, is it tiring.
Sort of. Well, I haven't seen you around before, so... I'm actually more in the material support end of things. Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's a... It might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but... well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps. Let me check my notes. We always need molded plastic. You can never have too much of it, and I gotta be honest, we don't have enough. I'd love it if you could help us with, 50 pieces? We could do a surprising amount of good for a surprising amount of people.
There's times I worry I'm not doing enough.
A lot of toys were plastic. They're always good. Some containers, like for cleaning supplies. That's okay. I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later. It'd really make my day. Glad to see you've returned. I can't wait until dinner. That's okay. Come back if you're ready to donate.
Allison's a good kid. But that Brotherhood gig of his isn't going to make him any money.
Well, hello. Do you like Nuka-Cola?
A customer. Here to peruse? Either way, prepare your eyes for a feast of this. Oh, I got a bit carried. Giuseppe della Ripa, at your service. Tradesman and curio collector. Welcome. Buy, sell, trade, and count. I'm a collector of oddities and eccentricities, and I sell those eccentricities for the right price. Perhaps I might have something to your liking. Oh, I've called many places home. Clarksburg, New York, now Appalachia. Ita! Ah, I believe in your language it is simply... there's still a connection. It may not... don't... What makes it... Do come... You don't look so good, friend. May I interest you in my all-encompassing miracle cure?
We have regional flavors you won't find this side of Nuka World.
I've been power on the trees. Tough. Not that scribe training is annoying too.
Nothing like the feeling of a good job done well.
You'd think with all that tinkering Skippy does that he'd have come up with something more than this.
I suppose a nice refuge like this is worth more hungry mouths.
This wanton robot tried to give you a haircut before running off. It's a shame. I can't get at the back by myself.
You overcharge me for that hairbrush? No, 50 capsules. Okay?
Considering all the places I could have ended up.
Good evening. Here for dinner.
Bonjour! My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx. I thought that we could help them out. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. How wonderful! The stew requires... Your job is to...
I wouldn't want to be
Super.
Rucker.
Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process. Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
Friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. Wonder what they're doing now.
Dash of this, a sprinkle of that. Perfection.
Robot butlers? Is this a refuge or a palace?
My friend, I hope you will stop by. Au revoir.
Good evening. Here for dinner. Please feel free to seat yourself.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
I could really use a drink. But Rocker wants a sober on the job.
This bloodleaf aioli really elevates the mirelurk meat.
What happened in Morgantown? I know it was way back, but I'm glad they chose to send us
Lots of
somewhere
new
safe, not
faces,
somewhere
fresh wounds.
fat.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Mon chéri, you look hungry. Please come sit in. Au revoir. My friend.
I never thought a single person could be spread so thin. Robot butlers? Is this a refuge or a palace? If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorched once.
Don't bother talking to that person from Crater. Nasty bunch, aren't
I hope we get some death claw meat soon. Its tenderness is magnifique.
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh, and only a few rads.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
Hell yes, I was born in a bar else. What's your excuse?
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? Oh, feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Oh, or hell, if you look out the window.
I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play. Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus. Orlando is very charming, but to be honest with you, I'm not really sure.
If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the White Spring.
Boy, is it tiring.
I love Xmas cookies. It's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
No mouth in Appalachia will go hungry with Chef Esme around.
Please seat yourself. A waiter will be with you shortly.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame.
Oh no, the stew has burned. Here is your stew. Hopefully, either the settler or raider representative will find some use for this.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade. What I got that I don't need, for what I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit. And the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has purchased. And what keeps her in the air are those ultrasights. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks. We've narrowed down what we need to Vault-Tec's agricultural. So, what do you say? Nice. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic.
The folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Hey, what's up?
What do you think of the decor here?
Do you have anything to do with this place? We got a bunch of people. It would be insulting to even give this to one of our...
All these problems. We could really do some good training with the White Spring.
Can you lend me a hand? Well, I'm just here to talk. Well, we think it's... but a lot of them are...
So this is a place that's bringing...
All right. Talk to you later. Are you the one who's in charge? All right.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call us.
Good evening. Our late night fare is still available. Please.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
Always something that needs doing. Damn. Almost make some Carmex in with the Med-X. Who labels these things?
This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stand clear.
Tannen! Another scotch!
Ma'am.
What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet? Hello, Bill. All right. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
Pardon our dust.
Welcome to the White Spring. All of our guest rooms and cottages are currently being refurbished.
Welcome to the White Spring. Deputy Acting Assistant Manager Stratton at your service. Do let me know if there's anything my staff or I could do to make your stay more enjoyable.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, protect and serve the flowers.
Attention! Sir! Arms and armament awaiting inspection, sir! sufficient ammunition, sir.
Citizen's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Serve and protect.
Dave, honey, it's Joyce. I don't know if you'll ever get this, but I wanted to make sure there was something here if you came looking. If you made it. God, where to start? It's about 2:30 in the morning, New Year's, 2079. I've been here for the past year since the war. Me, a couple of the staff, about 100 guests, and the robots. Never thought I'd be grateful for the robots. We made out all right. Even made me manager. Can you believe it? But we have to go. Paula and I. We're leaving for Charleston in the morning. I've missed you and the girls. I missed you so much. Take care of them for me, all right? All my love. Always.
Resupply here. Responder.
So I got my own command now. Bet you never thought that would happen, right? With all the new blood sergeants training, senior night, met up with the representative of the responders. I told her our mission to escort trade caravans, keep the freaks from the Savage Divide away from civilization, and maybe get the dam operational again. She was so grateful, it was almost embarrassing. Day one complete, and so far so good. But I miss you. And the hot shower. But mostly you. The old rules about fraternization, I don't know if they apply in the Brotherhood. Maybe we can just come clean and tell Paladin Taggarty about us. I know you'd like kids one day too, and we're not getting any younger. Promise you'll think about it. Love you.
Civilization. The Brotherhood and responders together have paid a high price to make that word mean something in Appalachia. Despite all the changes, farmers have worked the land. People have learned new skills, and we've built a new world. And the super mutants threaten all of that. I'm a soldier, a paladin, and I tell you that this is our moment.
What's that?
We will never be stronger, and the super mutants never weaker. If you're thinking in the heat of battle to run, to live to fight another day, know this. There is no other day. We win here, now. Responders and Brotherhood together, or we will die. So look to your left, look to your right. Promise to give your all to protect them, and they will protect you. Make no mistake, this will be the toughest fight of our lives. But we will win, because we're fighting for something, for each other, for our children, for civilization. Now, let's show these muties what we're made of.
Hello? What have we here? Why, you have the look of a promising recruit, and that's just the kind of person I'm searching for. Due to membership numbers falling below acceptable standards, I have been authorized by, well, myself, to welcome you to the Pioneer Scouts. You have joined the ranks of the most patriotic and perpetually prepared young, and recently not so young, men and women of America. You are hereby assigned the rank of Tadpole. This is your official Pioneer Scout uniform. Keep it clean and wear it with pride. Now go forth, my little tadpole, and get to work on those badges. With diligence and determination, you'll be a possum in no time. Hello? What have we here? Why, you have the look of a promising recruit, and that's just the kind of person I'm searching for. Due to membership numbers falling below acceptable standards, I have been authorized by myself. Due to the Pioneer Scouts, you have joined the ranks of the most patriotic and perpetually prepared young, and recently not so young, men and women of America. You are hereby assigned the rank of Tadpole. This is your official Pioneer Scout uniform. Keep it clean and wear it with pride. Now go forth, my little tadpole, and get to work on those badges with diligence and determination.
Shoot straighter.
are... This writing. This is Freddy's. His father. He did not want Fred. Oh, mon petit chou. So terrible. The tracker also. Oh, yes, you found it. Oh. This you found at the home? Oh, my poor child. Such fear. Merci. These things I have found. You must...